shit that can hold us back. We got to take it back. Hold fast to the ability and the fears. My fire's rolling for years and years. I'm inferior, who's inferior? Yeah, we need a champion to the other system who cares about only one person in that. Take the power back. Come on.
Why the name Rage Against the Machine?
It just seemed appropriate for that thing it is that we do. Zach came up with the name. It was originally going to be Zach played in a hardcore band called Inside Out, and it was originally going to be the name of the next Inside Out record, but it seemed very appropriate for the kind of music we were playing and the attitude and the politics that we're coming across. So.
I was wondering which machine the Rage is against.
The plunger, isn't it? The fax machine, the pinball machine. Machine can be anything from like from the police on the streets of Los Angeles who can pull motorists from their cars and beat them to a pulp and get away from it, to the overall international state capitalist machinery that tries to make you just a mindless cog and to, you know, have not to think critically and never to confront the system, but just to kind of behave and look forward to the weekend and the next six-pack of beer.
Rage Against the Machine bassist Tim Comerford was arrested after he disrupted the show by climbing part of the set.
The next time they came out from commercial break, I wanted people to see destruction.
This guy is rock and roll. He should be getting the award.
It was just one of those things where, like, once I was up there, it's like, wow, now what are you going to do?
Cops, they were embarrassed and humiliated and frustrated because they could not get the cat out of the tree.
Charles Manson's little brother up there.
To be honest with you, I thought it was a beautifully honest act of frustration.
Tim C. spent one night in jail, pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct, and was released on time served.
I myself, as press, was run down on the sidewalk by 15.
Well, maybe you should have gotten out of the way when you were told. Next question.
Maybe 3 months into the start of this band, Public Enemy, asked us to play a gig with them up in San Luis Obispo. So, I think they were a band, like Public Enemy. For them to be supportive of us meant a lot to me. It was a really cool thing, that they wanted us, to open for them, and they're really cool guys. They seemed to be into what we were doing. Otherwise I don't think they would have had us playing with them.
Well, the guitar has two pickups, right? The volume for one of them is turned to 0, so you don't hear anything. The volume on the other one is turned to 10, so it's very loud. So when you switch between the two, it acts as a kill switch. So if you add like a little sort of white noise to that and rub your fingers along the strings, you get a little...
Living in the States, you're living in one of the most brutal societies in the history of the world. The country who inherited the genocide of the Native American peoples, a country which participated in chattel slavery, the only country in the world to use and drop an atomic bomb on another country, society. The country which murdered and enslaved millions in Southeast Asia as a result of the Vietnam War. And we drew from the people who resisted. We were inspired because we feel that any society or any government or any system that is set up solely to profit a wealthy class, while the majority of the people toil and suffer and sell their labor power, so long as that system's only true motive is profit interest and not the maintenance and embetterment of the population, to meeting human needs, then that society should not stand. It should be challenged and questioned and overthrown.